I don't play any role in it, to be honest. I feel like my label made a statement and there's not really much else to say about it, to be honest.
What's lost behind my flaws? Can you love me naked? I'm down to do the little things. I'm down to do the Promise this time won't go to waste. I'm tripping, I've been sipping, that's how I can.
Ella Mai, born November 3rd, 1994, in London, England. Now you might know her voice. You might have slow danced to Boot Up at somebody's wedding. But what you probably don't know is the journey it took to get there. This woman built a $6 million empire, took home a Grammy, and then, wait for it, secretly had NBA champion Jayson Tatum's baby, and didn't tell a single soul until the internet caught her slipping in August 2024. This is a story about rejection, resilience, and how one woman turned her lowest moment into her greatest comeback. So buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the life of Ella Mai, and trust me, it's a ride. Let's rewind to 2014. Ella Mai is standing on the stage of the X Factor UK, probably nervous, definitely hopeful, auditioning as part of a girl group called Arise. She's got dreams, she's got talent, and she's ready for her big break. But Simon Cowell, he wasn't impressed. Not even a little bit. He rejected them immediately, didn't even let them get past the first round. The cameras caught every second of her disappointment, and honestly, that could have been the end of her story right there. Most contestants who get rejected on those shows, they fade away. They go back to regular life, maybe post a few covers on YouTube, and eventually give up.
Got 4 yeses, everyone was so excited. And then we got to the next stage, which was the arena stage, and got 4 no's, and everyone was just like completely changed.
But Ella? Nah, she wasn't about to let Simon Cowell or anybody else tell her she wasn't good enough. She chose to rebuild herself. And that's where the real story begins. So what does Ella do after getting rejected on national television? She goes back to school. She enrolled at the British and Irish Modern Music Institute in London and got serious about her craft. She studied music production, vocal performance, really locked in on the technical side of things. And while she's doing that, she's also grinding on Instagram and SoundCloud, posting covers, dropping original songs, just staying consistent. No viral moments, no overnight success, just quality music and a small loyal following who believed in her. She was building her foundation brick by brick. And honestly, that's the part people don't talk about enough. The grind, the part where nobody's watching. By 2015, Ella's ready to take her shot again. She drops her debut EP called Troubled. She's 21 years old, doing this independently, no major label backing her up. The EP gets some decent streams, people are starting to notice her sound, but let's be real, it didn't change her life. She's still working regular jobs, still wondering if this music thing is ever gonna pay off, still unsure if she made the right choice turning down a normal career path. But she kept going, and then everything changes. Producer DJ Mustard, yeah, the mustard on the beat guy. He's scrolling through Instagram one day and stumbles across Ella's page. He's immediately hooked. Her tone, her honesty, that throwback 90s inspired R&B sound she's bringing back, he sees something special. So he reaches out, slides in her DMs like a true professional, and offers her a deal with his label, 10 Summers Records, which is under Interscope. This is it. This is the moment Ella's been waiting for. So in 2016, she packs up her life in London and moves all the way to Los Angeles to chase this dream for real.
I was on my way to the studio and she sent it to me again, like, you really should check her out. And I just DM'd her, and then I was...
Now from 2016 to 2018, Ella is grinding harder than ever. She releases 3 EPs under 10 Summers, Change, Ready, and Ella Mai. The industry respects her. Producers want to work with her, but here's the thing. She still doesn't have mainstream exposure. Radio stations aren't playing her songs. The general public barely knows her name. She's in this weird in-between space where she's too big to be underground, but not quite big enough to be a household name. It's frustrating, it's exhausting, but she keeps her head down and keeps working. Then February 2018 hits, and Boot Up does something nobody expected. It goes viral. Not because of some huge marketing campaign or record label push. Nah, the fans made it blow up organically. People started posting it on social media, playing it at parties, singing it in their cars, and before anyone could blink, the song climbed all the way to number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100.
What if one day I'm like driving down the road and I hear my song on the radio, and then it actually happens and you're like, what is going on? I still get as excited every time as if it's like, as if I haven't heard the song before.
Boot Up became the anthem of summer 2018. Weddings, cookouts, late night drives. If you were anywhere that summer, you heard that song. Ella Mai had finally broken through. Riding that wave of success, Ella drops her self-titled debut album, Ella Mai, in October 2018. The album debuts at number 5 on the Billboard 200 and goes platinum. She's officially mainstream now. The girl who got rejected on the X Factor is now one of the biggest names in R&B. But hold on, it gets even crazier. September 2018, singer Jayson decides to remix Ella's song Trip without asking for permission. His version goes viral, and honestly, it starts overshadowing the original. Now Ella's team, including DJ Mustard, they're not having it. They issue a cease and desist, basically telling him to take it down. And the internet? Oh, they went off. People started calling Ella jealous, petty, said she was hating on Jayson for no reason.
I could drop a record today, and you could download it and put it on iTunes. It's up to them whether they want to snatch it or not. And you could put Jayson anything on there, you feel me? And it'll look like it's coming from me or anything. You know, I think that was the case.
But Ella came out and defended herself, saying it wasn't personal, it was business. That's her song, her intellectual property, and she had every right to protect it. But you know how the internet is. Despite her explanation, they branded her as insecure. And just like that, the Ella Mai versus Jackie's beef became R&B folklore.
I don't play any role in it, to be honest. I feel like my label made a statement, and there's not really much else to say about it, to be honest.
To this day, people still bring it up whenever remix culture gets discussed, but Ella didn't let the controversy stop her shine. In 2019, she won Best R&B Song for Boot Up at the 61st Annual Grammy Awards. She stood on that stage, thanked DJ Mustard, called him family, and proved that organic success could lead to critical acclaim.
The dynamic that we have at 10 Summers is not your typical label dynamic. We're like family. Mustard is a great guy. He's always believed in me.
At just 24 years old, Ella Mai was a Grammy winner and an R&B powerhouse. She had officially made it.
Trying to take it all in, I think I've dreamt about this moment ever since I was a little girl. So just to be here and really be like surrounded by such amazing people and on such an incredible night, I'm really, really honored.
Now let's talk about her love life, because this is where things get really interesting. Around 2019, rumors start swirling that Ella is dating NBA star Jayson Tatum. For those who don't know, Jayson Tatum was born March 3rd, 1998. He's an NBA All-Star, Olympic gold medalist and future champion. The man is elite. But here's the thing. Ella and Jayson kept their relationship completely private. No Instagram posts, no red carpet appearances, no confirmation whatsoever. In an era where celebrities overshare every single detail of their lives, these two stayed silent. And fans, they were confused. They kept questioning the secrecy, trying to figure out if they were really together or if it was all just rumors.
Peace, your home. I'll be the queen you put your crown on.
Then August 2024 rolls around, and the internet absolutely loses its mind. Jayson Tatum is seen celebrating his Olympic gold medal with his family. And in the photos, Ella Mai is right there, holding a newborn baby, their secret child. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knew she was pregnant. There were no maternity photos, no baby shower posts, no pregnancy announcements, total privacy.
Don't me up, don't let me down. You know I wanna be around.
People were scrambling trying to figure out how she hid an entire pregnancy in the age of paparazzi and social media. And honestly, it was impressive. Ella proved that she values her privacy way more than she values publicity. And in today's world, that's rare. So where is Ella now? As of October 2025, she's 30 years old with a net worth of $6 million. She's a Grammy winner, a platinum artist, and a mother. And get this, she still has never publicly confirmed her relationship with Jayson Tatum.
Do it for you, I'ma make time. I wanna kick it until midnight.
She's working on new music, recently dropped a single called Tell Her that's teasing a second album. And she's collaborating with some of the top producers in the game, but she's not rushing anything.
Oh, your phone. You better tell her you love me.
She's taking her time, crafting quality over quantity, and prioritizing longevity over viral fame. That's the difference between an artist and a moment. Now, let's be real. Not everyone loves Ella. The Jayson situation still resurfaces whenever people debate remix culture and artist rights.
Sometimes I'll go in and have nothing and just listen to a bunch of beats. Then like most of the time we'll start with the hook because that's the easiest thing to build around once you have the hook.
Some fans call her too protective, while others respect her boundaries. Critics say she's too quiet, too detached, that she doesn't engage with her fans enough. But her supporters, they call it strategic silence. Ella rarely shows up online, but when she does appear at events, it's on her terms. She's maintaining mystique in an age where everyone is oversharing, and honestly, that's part of what makes her fascinating. Let's talk about the bigger picture here.
It's me, myself, and time before I lose my whole mind.
Ella Mai's story is one of resilience. She had a family that supported her, pushed her to pursue music even after that devastating X Factor rejection. She went from failure on national television to Grammy-winning star and private mother. She built her entire career without selling her personal life or chasing trends. And in doing that, she proved that success doesn't require loudness or constant attention. She turned rejection into resilience and silence into strength. So here we are, from national rejection to R&B royalty and quiet motherhood. Ella Mai refused to let controversy, social media, or fame define who she is. She built a $6 million legacy by trusting her voice and protecting her peace. Whether you love her music or criticize her privacy, one fact stands firm. Ella Mai is living life on her own terms, unapologetically. And honestly, that's the most powerful move of all.